I'm Robin Banerjee, handling the entire marketing operations for Posiflex. So Posiflex itself is a very big group company in India. We are the market leader across the world. In India, we hold more than 60-65% market share. It's a Taiwan-based company, 40-year-old. The customer who are there in this particular industry, they know us by the brand name itself. We are the ODMs and the OEMs. It's a very rare combination where we manufacture and design our own product. So we are one of the company who provide the entire POS ecosystem. So by that I mean it is not only the POS touchscreen, it includes the peripheral devices also, which are cash drawer, printers, scanners, and many other things. So there is a lot of education program which we conduct so that customer understand that what difference it can make when they are in business. They need to have a system which is meant for business. You just cannot use a laptop or desktop to do your billing. Those days are, I think, well gone now. I'm coming from a B2B background and I have dealt channel and digital both. B2B background, I would say the adoption of digital, where it is particularly a technology-based hardware product, is still to catch up with other B2C kind of a market. So seeing the industry, there is a clear transformation which is happening, but at the pace where B2C is happening, still it is need to do some amount of catch-up. So to elaborate on that, we still need a robust offline channel partners who can do the hand-holding, who can actually go and explain the product to the customer, who can basically understand what the customer needs, and then based on that, give them a solution. What digital or online market is enabling, it is making the product awareness and the product delivery much more quicker. Online marketing is reducing the decision-making process, where offline marketing is helping to build the trust that yes, unorganized segment, you may save some cost initially, but on a long run, this is what the adoption should be done. So we are seeing a balanced growth where even offline partners are also getting more and more customers. We are using IndiaMART as one of the preferred lead generation tool, where we are able to connect with a lot of customers. Other than that, search engine tools which we use regularly to have the optimization of our website and other product peripherals which are there in those search generation tools. We have basically two subsets of funnel. One is your traditional offline funnel, which we get it either through our sales team or through different trade shows which we attend. Another subset is the digital platform, where we have different tools which we are using, including IndiaMART and other tools through which the leads comes in. So we see a heavy closures where customers are coming online and they are inquiring more about the product, because these are the serious buyers, but they are not very clear that what they require at this stage for their business, because there are various options which can be offered, starting from a POS box going up to a kiosk. So here you can see a clear a lead is coming from online source. The customer journey is going over maybe a telephonic call, then maybe a visit to the nearest center, and thereon he is making the final decision. So a complete blend of both online and offline is happening over here. Mostly if I consider F&B segment, there are a lot of Gen Z buyers who are coming in now, and typically the Gen Z buyers are very high in tier 1, tier 2, mostly tier 1 cities, but we have a good mix of big retail outlets, big F&B outlets, and the upcoming startup to have their product in. So the first thing any user will do, they will go in Google and search. And for any brand, even for the startup brands, if you are into a B2B segment, you will find IndiaMART link in the top 5 or at least in the first page. So that itself make the decision of your brand coming in there. So that is the first fundamental thing which IndiaMART has, maybe in general, is helping all the other brands. IndiaMART has really helped in to increase both traffic to our website and to get actual customer from pan India. We need a platform which actually can give us that mileage. Okay, I cannot restrict myself only to Bangalore or to tier 1 cities. We as a company, or I as a customer going to IndiaMART, I see which all vendors are having those trust seal or verified sellers or verified supplier. So that give us a kind of a surety, okay, these are not go and fly kind of a companies. We need serious customer where the acquisition is quick and the retention is higher. I think IndiaMART is one of the platform which has given us that kind of a result. But particularly for B2B industry, a platform like IndiaMART is really required if you want to scale up your business. Future is very exciting, particularly in POS industry. Since I already mentioned, there is a huge amount of unorganized segment, and GST has played a vital role to make this segment organized. And as this message goes loud and clear, more and more businesses will adopt this technology. Coming to the future trends, since we are one of the market creator of this particular industry, we are working heavily in trends like AI, shopping malls across India. We are seeing a lot of self-checkout counters nowadays. So self-checkout counters are going to take many installation, because the limits are beyond our imagination. You may even see the smallest POS in your mobile phone itself. End of the day, we are serving business. So if the business is growing, we will be there with them. So it is prime essential that their business should survive and they should grow more. So if I'm running a burger shop, I should open 100 burger shop across different cities. Digital platform like IndiaMART and others have a vital role to play these businesses to grow. For manufacturer like us who are into B2B, who are serving these customers, the product which we focus, the approach which we bring in, lot of trust is required. I cannot sell a product, or I cannot have a customer connected with me if I am not fulfilling his requirement. Okay, it is not a fancy product like you buy and then you just go away with it. It's a product which they are really using it. So this online platform has to do the due justice, that they are connecting the right buyer with the right supplier, serious buyer with the actual vendors. So that's a big opportunity which is actually building up. We have been associated with IndiaMART from last 7 years, and every year we have seen the leads growing, the customer coming in, they are also growing, and Posiflex as a company, we keep on adding products to our basket. So every year we add on at least minimum 10 to 15 products. So IndiaMART has been one of the platform where we are able to get a value for each of the product which we bring in. So that's again a very good thing which IndiaMART has given to Posiflex. So for our lead generation purpose, IndiaMART is one of the major engine which we uses, and the integration which we have with our CRM and the dashboard which IndiaMART is having. Even the newest member who joined my team, they are able to use it. So that's the ease which IndiaMART gives in. In terms of the quality leads which IndiaMART brings in, I would say it is somewhere between 30 to 33%. The closure which we get from IndiaMART, since it's a big buy, it is not like you can just buy off the shelf, it's a big buy. There is a buying decision which may take 1 month to 6 months. We consider an average of 3 months. So that decision making process is also very quick in IndiaMART. Congratulations to the entire IndiaMART team who has actually created this kind of platform. I think you guys have done a really fantastic job. We have been still associated with IndiaMART because of the trust factor, the loyalty factor which customer brings in, and which the entire IndiaMART team has delivered till now.